Lisa! Today's the day we're moving in with you guys. You haven't forgotten about it, have you?
Oh, hello, Mina. Moving in with us? I'm sorry, but I'm not really sure what you're talking about.
Do you seriously not remember? I thought we talked about this. I'm going to move in with you guys. We're going to live together from today.
I thought I told you that wasn't going to be possible.
Wait, did you really say that? I thought that you said it would be okay. Well, it's a little too late for you to tell me that now. I've already packed up all my belongings and sent it to your house. I'm moving in with you guys today. You can't cancel on the day that the move is happening.
What are you talking about? I told you countless times that you couldn't move in with us.
Well, you might have said something like that to me, but there's no proof. I also don't see what the problem would be with me moving in with you guys. The house that you guys are living in is huge. It's not going to make that much of a difference even if I move in.
I'm sorry, but I really don't understand. Which house are you even talking about?
I'm talking about the huge house that you and Sean live in. Remember when I visited you guys along with my children? That's the house I'm talking about. You don't need to worry about me bringing my children with me this time around, though. It'll be just myself moving in with you guys.
What do you mean by that? What happened to Ryan? He was so small and cute the last time I saw him.
He's going to be living with my husband. I'm going to be completely free now. It's a little sad, but I'm still really young. There's so many things that I want to do now that I'm single again. It feels good to not have any responsibilities again.
So you guys really did get a divorce from each other?
Yeah, we ended up going through with the divorce. Today is the last day that I can live in this house. He's going to kick me out after today. That's why I have no choice but to move in with you guys. I thought that I told you all this already. Did you forget everything that I told you?
It's not like I forgot what you told me at all. I actually remember you telling me about this very clearly. It's just that I also told you that you wouldn't be able to move in with us. Do you not remember that part of the conversation?
I chose to ignore what you told me. I really have nowhere else to go. That's why you have to let me move in with you guys. You don't get to say no to me. Where do you want me to go if I can't live with you? Do you just expect me to rot in the streets?
I don't know, but I think that's something that you need to solve without my help. There's just no way you would be able to live with us.
Why are you being so selfish about this? You guys live in such a big house.
I'm not being selfish at all. We don't live in that big house anymore. I'm surprised that you didn't know about it.
Stop making up lies like that. Is Sean with you right now? He still hasn't replied to any of my text messages. I'm going to need his help when taking all my belongings into my room. I have some very heavy things that I can't carry by myself. Make sure you guys are both ready to help me move in.
Wait, what? I told you that you can't move into that house with us. Are you not listening to anything that I'm telling you?
I'm going to arrive at your house in the afternoon today. I sent some of my belongings to your house a few days ago in a cardboard box. Did the packages arrive already?
Did you not listen to anything I told you? Which house did you send the boxes to?
Why do I have to keep repeating this? I sent it all to the house you guys live in. Have the boxes still not arrived then? Why weren't you home to accept the packages when the mailman came? I thought you were a housewife. Are you supposed to be at home the entire time? Now I'm going to have to get the packages re-delivered, and it's all your fault.
The packages haven't arrived here because we no longer live in that big house anymore. We moved. I'm not going to be able to receive packages that have been sent to my previous house. We no longer live there.
Yeah, whatever. Why do you keep on making up so many lies? I guess you really don't want me living with you. It's too late, though. I've already hired a moving company, and they're going to be arriving at your house today with all my belongings. I am definitely going to have to live with you guys.
Have you not received any messages from Sean about this?
Yeah, I just received a couple messages from him. I'm not going to read it properly, though. He's saying pretty much the same thing as you. I can't believe that you guys are both saying the same lie to me. I'm not going to get fooled by either of you. I have nowhere else to go, so just let me live with you guys. I'll find a job soon so that I'm not always at home. There should be no problem with you guys having one extra person living with you.
This is the last time I'm going to tell you this, so please listen very carefully. We no longer live in the house that you're trying to move into. There's no point sending your belongings and a truck full of your belongings to that house. We no longer live there. That house is either empty or some strangers are living there. It's not going to be possible for you to live there. We also can't allow you to move into our new place either.
What is wrong with you? All you do is make up lies and excuses. I'm really busy with preparations, so I don't have time to be talking to you about this. I'll contact you again once I start heading over to your house.
Oh my God! I am not lying or making anything up. We don't live in that house anymore.
Hello, Lisa? I really need to talk to you. Would you be able to pick up the phone?
I'm sorry, but I can't right now.
Well, I'm going to need your help either way. Something really strange has happened. I arrived at your house and tried to go inside. Some strangers that I don't know answered the door. I wonder if I got the address of your house wrong. It has been a while since I visited, after all.
I told you this about 5 times already. We no longer live in that house. Were you really not listening to anything that I was saying to you?
What are you talking about? You're just joking, right? Where are both you and Sean? Hurry up and come meet me outside.
I'm not joking at all. We decided to sell that house a little while ago.
I can't believe it. Where am I meant to live then?
I have no idea about that. That's for you to figure out. Me and Sean decided to move in with your parents at their house.
Wait, what?
We renovated the house so that me and Sean have a separate unit that is connected to your parents' house.
What are you talking about? I haven't heard anything about this. When did this happen?
I think we moved in around 2 months ago. Are you really sure you haven't heard anything about this?
I haven't heard anything. I really wanted to know about this before I got to your old house. Would you hurry up and tell me the new address of the house that you're all living in right now? Even the truck driver of the moving company is really confused. He's asking me for instructions on what to do. I need you to hurry up and tell me.
I'm sorry, but I won't be able to do that. Both your mom and dad cut ties with you completely, right?
Well, that's none of your business at all. Why do you even know about that?
It doesn't matter how I found out. I won't be able to answer your question. I am not going to betray my parents-in-law.
Don't worry. They really won't care if you tell me. I am their daughter, after all. I think they would want to help me out. I am in a pretty bad situation, after all.
If you think they want to help you out, you can contact them by yourself. Go and ask them if they're willing to let you move in with us.
Well, I don't want to ask them directly. It would be really awkward. That's why I'm asking you instead. Just hurry up and tell me the address. I just got a divorce and got kicked out of my house. You should be feeling sorry for me.
I'm sorry, but I don't feel sorry for you at all. You were the one that got yourself into the situation you're in right now.
What do you mean by that?
You guys got a divorce because you cheated on your husband, right? You deserve to be kicked out of his house.
about that. I never told you. Who did you hear that from?
I heard about it from your mom. Your husband sued you and you had to pay a lot of money to him, right? I heard that you couldn't pay for it yourself, so your dad had to pay all the money instead.
Well, that's true, but it has nothing to do with this.
Actually, I think it's all very relevant. Your mom was very sad that she would no longer be able to see her grandson, Ryan. She was very disappointed because you just abandoned your own child and kept on going on dates with random men. You betrayed both Ryan and your husband. That's why both your parents no longer want to see you.
There's no point talking about things that happened in the past. I can't do anything about it now.
You don't seem to feel sorry for what you did at all. I'm pretty sure that your parents are not going to be helping you out at all.
Wait, what? Are they seriously just going to abandon me like this? Where the hell am I meant to live now, then?
Who knows? You're going to have to find someone else to help you out.
Why don't you just tell me the address you live at? There's no need to ask my parents for permission because I'm asking you directly. I'll be able to convince Mom and Dad once I've moved in.
I'm sorry, but I am still not going to be telling you. I'm actually pregnant right now with Sean's child. There's other reasons why I don't want you moving in with us. I've been insulted and looked down on by you ever since we met each other.
What are you talking about? I don't remember doing anything to you at all.
You kept on mocking me because I'm a few years older than Sean. You told me that I was an old hag and that I wouldn't be able to get pregnant. Well, you were wrong. I was finally able to become pregnant.
Good for you! Congratulations on becoming pregnant. I don't remember insulting you at all. It was probably just a friendly joke.
You called me an old grandma and old hag multiple times. You also told me that I would be too old to raise my children even if I gave birth. I was very hurt by all the insults you said to me. I don't care about it that much anymore, though. I realized that you were a really pathetic person. I actually feel really sorry for you.
How dare you say that to me? Why do you feel sorry for me?
I feel sorry for you because you've lost both Ryan and your husband. You're never going to be able to see them ever again because of your selfish actions.
That's not for sure. I might be living with them again in a few years' time.
I seriously doubt that. I heard that your husband was absolutely furious with you. I think that the damage you caused is beyond repair.
Well, that has nothing to do with you.
That's very true. I shouldn't be sticking my head into your business. I'll make sure to stay away from you in the future. You should do the same. Why don't you go and live with the man that you cheated on your husband with? Actually, I guess you would have tried that already. I imagine that he decided to break up with you. That's why you're trying to move in with us.
You really need to shut up. I was actually the one that ended things with him. He didn't dump me.
Or you decided to run away because his wife tried to sue you for sleeping with him. Apparently, you've been taking money from him and he's been stealing whatever he can to please you. You were unable to pay the money and panicked, right?
So you know about that too? I didn't even tell my parents about this. How do you know?
So I was right? I should become a detective. It was just a random guess that I made. It sounds like I was correct based off your reaction.
That was a random guess? Stop making weird predictions about my love life. Anyway, none of this is important right now. I need to find a place to move into. Where am I meant to go? You need to do something about this. Please try to convince my mom and dad to forgive me already. I have nowhere else to go. I'm really going to become homeless at this rate.
It's pointless to even try. They're definitely not going to be forgiving you for what you've done. Have you even read the text messages that Sean has sent you?
Not yet. What is he saying?
Both your parents have completely blocked your number so that you can never contact them ever again.
Wait, what? It would go that far?
You should just read the text messages. He should have also told you to only contact him in real emergencies.
I just read everything that he had sent me. What you're telling me is really true. I'm no longer going to be able to talk to my parents.
That's why you should have read the text he sent you properly. You wouldn't be in the situation you're in if you had bothered to read.
What is Sean even doing right now? He's not answering the phone at all. I've been trying to call him for a while now.
He's sitting right next to me and reading the text messages that you've been sending me.
Wait, what? Why isn't he trying to help me out? I am his sister!
Well, it doesn't really seem like you're in a major emergency. That's why both of us are choosing not to pick up your calls. We promise that we'll answer your call if you're in a real emergency.
So you guys are enjoying watching me struggle like this? You guys are both terrible people!
We're not enjoying it at all, actually. We do both agree that this is all your fault, though. We don't feel sorry for you at all. You betrayed your husband, who was such a lovely person. You also decided not to take care of Ryan at all. He should have been your #1 priority as a mom. Then you were sued by your ex-husband and couldn't even pay him the money yourself. You had to ask your parents to pay it all for you. What have you ever done for them? All you've done is embarrass your family and ruined your life. We think that you're a huge idiot.
You're making it sound like I'm such a terrible person. Not everything that you just said is true either. It's not like I didn't take care of Ryan at all. I looked after him pretty well most of the time. I made a mistake of going on vacation and leaving him at home by himself, but there was a reason for that. I had no idea that my husband would go on a business trip at the same time. I think I would still be married if I didn't make that one mistake.
I can't believe that you would leave a 4-year-old behind by himself at home. I totally understand why your husband was furious with you. You also cheated on him as well on top of that. If I were him, I would never forgive you.
I admit that I made a mistake. I am human after all. We all make mistakes sometimes. I really regret all the bad things I've done. Could we please just meet and talk this out? I really need your help. I promise that I'll apologize to both Sean and my parents. Please just tell me the address where you all live. I'm begging you.
I thought that I told you I couldn't do that already. I'm getting kind of bored texting with you now. I have other stuff that I have to get done today. I'm going to put my phone down now.
Wait, what? You can't just leave yet. We haven't sorted anything out.
That's not our problem at all. You can sort it out yourself. Please don't contact me ever again unless it's a real emergency.
So you're really not going to help? What am I meant to do then?
You're a 40-year-old adult. Surely you can find a place to live by yourself. You're not a child anymore. Grow up and deal with this problem by yourself. No one's going to be willing to help someone like you. Goodbye. Mina ended up asking the moving company to store all her luggage and belongings in a storage unit as she had no place to move into. It cost her a lot of money to use the storage unit as it was very last minute. She had been kicked out of her ex-husband's house and was unable to move in with her parents as they had cut ties with her. She was unable to find an apartment that she could afford to rent, so she decided to look for a job that would also offer her a place to stay. Unfortunately, not many companies were willing to employ a 40-year-old woman with basically no work experience. She looks like she has completely ruined her life because of her selfish actions. It might be a long time before her situation starts to improve.